Before we can even get started with crypto, I want us to go through the mistakes that people make when it comes to crypto. There's a statement that I read somewhere that says, cryptocurrency is everything you do not know about finance mixed with everything that you don't know about computers. Now, that is probably one of the most apt ways of describing cryptocurrency. In a future video, I'll explain what cryptocurrency is all about. But in this one, I want us to go through the mistakes that people make when it comes to crypto. Mistake number one is buying high and selling low. When you're a newcomer in cryptocurrency, you probably get into it because you hear about it in the news. There's probably a tweet done by Elon Musk, or Dogecoin is doing this, or you've heard about Shiba Inu. All these are things that show up in the media, especially when that cryptocurrency is going up or it has broken what are known as all-time highs, meaning that its price is keeping going up higher and higher even than it has ever done before. So this is the time that most newcomers come in. When in actual sense, when that is happening, the institutional investors and the early investors, people who've been in the crypto space before, that's the time they want to sell because they bought it really low and now they're selling it really high. But you, as a newbie, you're buying when it is actually really high. For instance, Bitcoin, as we speak, the highest it's ever gone is 69,000. As I'm recording this video, it's about 43,000. But when it goes back into the 60s, people will start talking about, oh, it's about to get to its all-time high. And what will actually happen is most people will now start come and buy Bitcoin at that 60,000 price, when right now when it's at 43, people are not buying. Retail is not buying because they're afraid of crypto now. Then you start gaining confidence in it when it starts getting higher. That's the first mistake that people do. And then when it gets to those all-time highs and the institutions start to sell, what happens to the price? The price starts coming down. You who had bought at 60,000 now see the price at 50,000 and then at 45, and then you think to yourself, oh my God, I'm losing all my money. Then you now sell at 40 when you had bought it at 50 and now you sell it at 40. When in actual sense, you should be doing the opposite. Right now, when there is no hype, when people are not talking about Bitcoin, this is a time to actually be accumulating. And when the price starts going up, when you start hearing it in the news, when you start hearing it with your friends who don't talk anything about cryptocurrency, that is a signal for you to be able to sell. Mistake number two is listening to one opinion. Now, I know I am a crypto creator and an upcoming crypto influencer as well, but what I want you to learn is don't just listen to one person. Don't just listen to me because you'll be limited to the opinions that I have. In truth, all crypto influencers have something of truth that they can be able to tell you. If you can be able to distill all these thoughts into one place, you can be able to make informed decisions when it comes to your money. Additionally, please note that whenever you watch crypto content online or even here, this is not financial advice that we are giving it to you. This is educational content that you're getting. This should be part of the research that you're doing before you start investing in cryptocurrency. Because the danger of just listening to one person is that you will make decisions based on that person's opinion and not based on your own research. Mistake number three that people make is not having a plan when it comes to crypto. Remember, crypto is still about finance and you need to have a plan when it comes to investing. This is really crucial, especially because different cryptos behave very differently. As an example, if you invest in Bitcoin, which is the largest cryptocurrency, the upside at the moment in the short term is going to be probably 2x or 3x. But if you invest in a crypto that's probably not even in the top 100, its short term can be 10x or 100x. But again, its risk is even higher. So you need to understand what your risk tolerance is, what your plans are. If you are planning on making a nest egg for yourself, then you have a different strategy from someone who's trying to risk it all and make as much money as possible in the short term. This is something that you need to sit down and look at your own risk appetite. Mistake number 4 is lack of proper security. I know that we are very excited about cryptocurrency, but one thing that you need to realize is that largely the crypto industry is unregulated. There have been different attempts by very many governments to regulate the space, but you need to understand that it is much harder for you to be able to regain your money if it is stolen in the crypto space. There have been numerous times when there have been reports of hacks or phishing attempts in places like Discord or Telegram or even Twitter, links that have actually been placed that you completely need to be very careful when you are actually accessing this site. Additionally, when you have wallets like MetaMask or Phantom or this other online hot wallets, it's important for you to trust the site that you are connecting to. And if you don't, then you need to open a second profile where you actually do your transactions from. So this is important when you are getting into the space, that you take your security very carefully. Mistake number 5 is not understanding market analytics. I think one of the first questions I get is, which other crypto can I get into that's not Bitcoin or Ethereum, because Bitcoin and Ethereum are already at a high price? Because most people think that you have to buy a full crypto coin in order to make it in the industry, or that I need to have $50,000 in order to buy one Bitcoin, or $3,000 in order to buy an Ethereum coin. That is not the case. These are terms and terminologies that you will learn in this course, because I will take you through all this so that you can be able to understand what it means, what is market capitalization, what is the crypto coin, what is supply, what is total circulating supply. All these are terminologies that you need to learn in order to be able to further your research in this space. Mistake number 6 is investing in too many coins or heavily investing in one coin. This is a tricky one, because one thing that you need to understand, it now depends with the objectives that you have. What has been realized is that in the last 5 years, and I'm talking about 2017 to 2021, what has mostly worked for people has just been in investing in like the top 5 or top 10 coins. They have gotten the most gain. One thing you will also see is that it is possible to invest in one small coin and it shoots all the way to the moon. We like saying it's going to the moon or it's mooning. And it's possible a low cap altcoin to go from $30 all the way to zero. I've had one or two in the last 2 months that I actually invested in, high risk. So it's possible for both sides to happen. This is something that you need to be prepared for, and look at what is your risk profile. Remember, we talked about it just a bit earlier. When you look at this actually tells you what you should be investing in. Mistake number 7, which I think is the biggest and the most important, is putting in money that you cannot afford to lose. When people are coming into crypto, they talk about the money that they want to invest. I usually advise, put in money that will not keep you up at night because you invested. This is really important, because if you lose money in crypto today, you will not feel like you have lost everything. Don't put in your rent money. Don't put in your life savings. Don't mortgage your house just because you want to invest in crypto. What you can do is treat this like a regular contribution that you're doing, probably to your savings account. You can put in $50 a month or $100 a month, whatever amount you're comfortable with. In my country, we call it Chama, which is a savings group where monthly you do your contributions. There are features on crypto sites where you can be able to auto invest. So you can set this even on a prepaid card. You load it every single time you make money so that on a particular date of the month, that amount is automatically invested in the crypto that you want to invest. This I will still take you through as you go through this course. I hope that these things that I am pointing it out will never happen to you. They most likely will, one or two, but it is important for you to protect your wealth before you ever spend money in the crypto space.